Welcome back, everyone, and thank you so much for tuning in to today's breakdown. We have a lot of pop culture news to unpack, starting right off the bat with some major headlines that have been dominating social media timelines over the past few days. Rumors have been swirling heavily lately that Hollywood heartthrob Michael B. Jordan might be dating talented singer-songwriter RAYE. The two were recently spotted hanging out together at Six Flags, which immediately ignited instant dating speculation across the internet. Fans across Twitter and TikTok were instantly talking, thinking, now that is definitely an interesting pair. Personally, I'm taking a wait-and-see approach because I honestly don't know if they are officially dating or just navigating circles as mutual industry peers. They could easily just be spending time together as friends. Or, let's be completely realistic, this could all be a strategic, calculated PR move. As we all know, Michael B. Jordan remains one of the most eligible, highly sought-after bachelors in the entire entertainment industry, and he hasn't officially settled down with anyone just yet. His last high-profile, widely publicized relationship was with Lori Harvey, and ever since that split made waves, he's maintained a relatively low-key, guarded profile regarding his personal love life. But now he's stepping out in public with RAYE, and I sincerely doubt this outing is purely coincidental. It could be a clever PR alignment, or maybe they're quietly collaborating on a secret project. Who knows what goes on behind closed doors? Either way, I am certainly not mad at this pairing. RAYE has spent plenty of time singing candidly about searching for her future husband. Well, if this dynamic ever evolves into something much deeper, Michael B. Jordan could very well fit that description. Rihanna, ASAP Rocky, and the ongoing Drake saga tokens need 2028. Moving right along, let's shift gears and talk about Rihanna. Some dedicated fans are speculating that she might not entirely be over Drake, suggesting he's still lingering on her mind after she subtly threw shade at him while celebrating during a trip to Barbados. She posted fun, vibrant videos of herself dancing alongside her partner, ASAP Rocky. But what caught everyone's attention was a man in the background looking noticeably judgmental and smug. Rihanna didn't hesitate to lean into the moment, captioning the clip with a cheeky line, "This is my ex in the studio." Naturally, a massive segment of the internet perceived this as a direct, unprovoked jab at Drake, especially when you factor in the extensive history between them and the fact that Drake has fired several unprovoked shots at her in past tracks. The prevailing fan theory is that he remains deeply bitter over how cleanly she moved on and built a family with ASAP Rocky. The diss on his track Fear of Heights was pretty intense, sounding remarkably petty and, quite frankly, salty. ASAP Rocky eventually countered directly on his song Show of Hands, essentially boasting about winning Rihanna's heart over Drake. Drake then seemingly clapped back on Burning Bridges, trolling Rocky about Rihanna not promoting his single, publicly taunting him by asking, "Dang, where's she at? Where's she at?" Well, nobody actually needed to ask where she was, because she was actively and proudly accompanying Rocky on tour, offering visible, unwavering support every step of the way. She loudly and unapologetically showcases her love for her partner, and she likely realizes that Drake is deeply bothered by it, which completely explains the playful shade in her recent video upload. Now, some critics naturally argue, if Rihanna is genuinely happy in her current relationship, why is her ex even occupying her thoughts in the first place? That's a fair, logical question, especially since she has essentially paid him dust for years. So why strike back now? Well, because Drake initiated the public shade toward her and her relationship completely unprovoked. Whatever went down between them behind closed doors, he fired the first shot, so she's simply trolling him in return. At this point, though, Drake doesn't seem overly preoccupied with the back and forth. He's out here busy hosting live streams, showering random fans with lavish gifts, hosting extravagant events exclusively for women, and handing out luxury items like Birkin bags, cars, and serious cash. Say what you will about his methods, but he's executing some impressive PR right now, and honestly, you have to respect a generous man when you see one. Latto versus Claressa Shields, the double standards now, shifting gears to another major trending discussion. There has been a lot of heated debate comparing the public treatment of rapper Latto to that of professional boxer Claressa Shields. Both women have found themselves linked to men who are either legally married or heavily rumored to still be married. Latto was involved with 21 Savage for years, amid widespread rumors that he was legally married to Kiana, the mother of his 3 children, allegedly tied to green card purposes, with actual marriage documentation even circulating across internet forums. Regardless of his exact legal status at the time, Latto was discreetly seeing him while he was legally wed, eventually welcoming a child with him while coexisting alongside his rumored wife and another mother of his children. It was a remarkably messy, chaotic situation, and while Latto did face some initial public scrutiny, the internet largely swept it under the rug and accepted it for what it was. Claressa Shields, on the other hand, faces relentless, disproportionate backlash over her relationship with Papoose. Papoose remains legally married to Remy Ma, though the former couple has clearly been separated for quite some time. After Remy publicly stepped out with another artist, Easy the Block Captain, Papoose eventually moved on and built a relationship with Claressa. Yet, Claressa faces far more intense public hostility and cyberbullying than Latto ever did. A large part of that stems from how vocal, loud, and utterly unapologetic she is about being in a relationship with a man who is still technically married on paper. People constantly question how long she intends to stay with someone who is legally tied to another woman. During a recent interview clip, Claressa forcefully pushed back against that exact framing.
How much longer are you willing to be in a relationship with somebody's husband? Because at the end of the day, that's what people are looking at.
Well, pause.
Okay.
Pause, because that's not somebody's husband.
Okay.
Papoose filed for divorce. Y'all hate to say that word, but it's the word that's out there. He filed for divorce because he's serious about me. So I'm not with somebody's husband.
Okay.
People make this be a big thing when it was like, she's over there living her happy life. We're over here living our happy life. Our happy lives never were intertwined. Never. So it's like when I hear this stuff, I think that women who try to come from me, they're mad that he didn't stay there and deal with it, and he moved on. He ain't supposed to be able to bag the greatest. That's the problem.
There's a narrative that says you broke up a happy home.
And I just told you that that never happened. It wasn't a happy home to break up.
Despite her speaking out to clear the air, many people remain turned off by the reality that Papoose is still legally married while the divorce proceedings continue to drag out slowly through the legal system. The colorism debate and public scrutiny weighing in heavily on the situation. Media personality Charleston White argued that the vast disparity in criticism comes down directly to colorism within the media and hip-hop culture.
Why y'all don't talk about 21 Savage and Latto? Latto don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married nigga. If Claressa Shields was a light-skinned girl, mixed breed, nobody would have a problem with her. But because she's a darker skinned complected black woman, who's in physical shape, you can't beat her up. She got a mouth on her. She speaks out against somebody who speaks up against her. And they're trying to vilify her. Why are they trying to vilify her? Because Papoose and Remy Ma had a public separation. Remy Ma got caught cheating with another nigga. She left Papoose for another nigga. Papoose stayed single for a while. Took him a year or so, and he got with Claressa. What the f*** is wrong? Because they ain't got married. Or he ain't got a divorce. Latto don't get no backlash for getting pregnant by a married nigga. Y'all don't say nothing to Latto. What's the problem, people? Being hypocritical again. Claressa. Man, keep holding your head up. They hating on you. But I promise you, if you was a light-skinned sister, you wouldn't have these problems. They don't give Latto no problem. Latto over here acting like she's a boss bitch, playing doghouse with 21 Savage and his wife. Come on now. She was the side bitch that got pregnant. So, Papoose, you got one woman, and you publicly claim her. Remy Ma got another nigga. Why don't Remy Ma, long head ass, catch no flack for f***ing with that nigga? All y'all wrong for f***ing with Claressa.
Claressa undeniably receives significantly more interrogation than figures like Latto or even Cardi B, who also famously navigated starting a family with another partner while complex marital situations were sorting themselves out. Mainstream interviewers rarely push them on those delicate topics, yet they consistently grill Claressa at every turn. Her transparent, unfiltered approach about dating a legally married man certainly invites public judgment. Latto, by contrast, kept her dynamic out of the direct spotlight for years, which largely shielded her from sustained public outrage. Still, Charleston White's rant clearly hit a raw nerve. Shortly after 21 Savage publicly claimed Latto by calling her his wifey rather than his wife, Latto fiercely fired back at the commentary online.
I'll let y'all be loud and wrong for too long. I ain't f***ing no married man. Bitch. You old, ugly, scrawny, country bitch. Talking about acting like I'm a boss. Bitch. And watch your mouth with that bitch word. Bitch. I'll let y'all be loud and wrong for too long. I ain't f***ing no married man. Bitch. You loud and wrong, bitch boy. Old ass, broke ass. I am a boss. I am a boss. I could buy you, your wife, your girlfriend, your kids. Bitch.
It was completely transparent that the commentary got under her skin. However, engaging with a shock jock personality like Charleston White usually backfires because it only invites more fuel to the fire. Taking the hyper-reactive approach, much like Claressa often does, tends to make you an even bigger target for internet trolls and commentators. Either way, this is a deeply layered conversation, and I'd love to hear your perspective down below. Drop a comment with your thoughts on all of these situations. Please remember to like, comment, subscribe, and share this video. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye!